What is going on, everyone? This is Abyss271 and this is my blind reaction to the top 10 non-anime shows that Robyn likes. Blind reaction from Anime America. I will be starting the video in 3, 2, 1, now.
This video is sponsored by the Dollar Shave Club. Want top of the line razors for $1? Stay tuned to find out how.
It's gonna be an interesting list. I hope she puts in like Gravity Falls, Star vs. Forces of Evil, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic would be nice to see. I have a good feeling she's gonna put Rick and Morty on this list. Avatar: The Last Airbender, maybe. Ruby. Steven Universe.
Well, I decided to do a second birthday list because, well, why not? I get a lot of people asking what TV shows I like that are not anime. So I thought I'd make a special video going over my favorite shows of all time. There's only 2 rules for this list. Number 1, it has to be shows that I like. Well, that goes without saying, but yeah, it's my birthday video, so I'm going to talk about the shows that I like. Number 2, no anime allowed. I also posted on Facebook a little challenge. I was 100% certain that no one could guess which show was my number 1 favorite, so my challenge to them was if anyone could guess my number 1 choice, I'd give them a free poster. Did anyone guess right? Let's find out. Here is my birthday list of top 10 non-anime shows.
It's gotta be something underground, underrated, something that not a lot of people know. It's got maybe a personal... I'll think about it as the video goes on.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Nice.
Not really including Legend of Korra, since I never finished that series, but I plan to.
This was a fun series to watch.
Consider this to be an anime, I, for one, do not. Because, well, I'd like to give America some credit for actually making an amazing show. Japan can't take all the credit for Avatar, nor should Disney take credit for Anastasia. Anyways, the basic story of the show is laid out in the opening credits. There are people known as benders who have certain elemental powers: water, fire, earth, and air. For a while, the 4 nations of the world lived in peace.
Then, everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
One individual, known as the Avatar, can control all 4 elements and is supposed to keep the peace between the nations. But somehow the Avatar at the time
I really wish they made more episodes of this series, especially how it ended. I know that they made books considering what happened at the ending of what happened to, Zuko's mom, I believe, and everything, but I haven't really read them. I'm curious to know what happens. No more spoil, what happens to Zuko's mom or anything in the comment section.
The writing, excellent. The action, the drama, the characters, the everything. Everything about the story is not only appealing for all ages, but an overall amazing story to witness. No one is perfect in this show, not even the heroes, as we witness them questioning their morals and tactics in order to bring peace back. Even some of the villains were very well fleshed out and were at times relatable. I could go on and on over how much I love the show, but I'd rather save that for my review on Pop Spectrum. For now, all I could say is this has to be the best show Nickelodeon has ever produced in their lifetime. They took a chance with a generalized series.
It's up there with like Double Dare and Kablam and Legends of the Hidden Temple, in my opinion.
He has a lot to learn before he's ready to save anyone.
I'm gonna go out on a big limb and say Code Lyoko is her number 1.
Vikings. Vikings is a series inspired by the sagas of the legendary Norse legend Viking Ragnar Lothbrok.
This is seem like something for me personally.
Higher status with every raid he creates and through the help of his colleagues. What sells me with this series is the leading character Ragnar, played by Travis Fimmel. On a side note, I loved him in the Warcraft movie since I believe Travis can be a great character actor. As Ragnar, he's highly curious about the world outside his village. He wants to see everything and consume all the knowledge he can, which makes his friendship with Athelstan interesting. Ragnar is considered to be a barbaric pagan who worships unusual gods in Athelstan's eyes, who is an Anglo-Saxon monk. At the same time, Athelstan is finding himself in internal conflict as he is torn between the customs of Christian England and the pagan ways of Scandinavia. This friendship alone, as they learn off each other, attracted me to this show. In a world where we're seeing ideals and opinions constantly clashing, it's refreshing to witness 2 completely different people coming together to find a common ground and respect for each other. Nothing much to say here, but I find myself loving this show just with Ragnar's curious character alone.
want to learn some of your language. Will you teach me, please?
Number 8. Whose line is it anyways? Not sure if it's counting a comedy show, but it's on my list. And
for
if
the
I
longest
want
time, I
Roger
was
Colin
never
Mockery
into
on my
this series
list,
as a
then I'm
kid.
gonna
It's like I
include
always
Roger
knew
Colin
about the
Mockery
series
on my
growing up, but I
list.
never got into it. It wasn't until I was like in the middle of high school that I got into Who's Line, and I love it.
Series, as it was the one that truly defined
Probably my
what made
favorite
the
game
franchise
from
great.
this
I mean, it was nice
this
seeing
series
the
is
old
Scenes
gang
from a
get back
Hat.
together, but I don't know. It just
I need to
didn't
watch
feel
the more.
same.
I need
So
to
this
watch
one
the
joke did
current
make me
series, the one that Aisha Tyler is hosting. I haven't seen any episodes of hers. I heard they were good.
I just remember loving all the episodes and laughing at every joke, even if I heard it before. I loved watching Ryan, Colin, Wayne, Drew, Greg, Chip, Brad, and anyone else they'd invite to the show.
Funny thing is, the first episode that I saw Who's Line is anyway was the episode where Colin Mockery did that tapioca joke.
We were used to seeing the usual gang team up, but when
That was like my first experience.
makes a guest
That was my
appearance,
first experience of
it was
Who's
a
Line is
golden
anyways.
episode. Makes me miss him more when I watch that episode, because just look at him. Everything we did in this episode was just amazing.
Oh, Robyn Williams was good in this episode.
Is this the loved one? All right, start the truck, Johnny. Wow, look at him move! Isn't that incredible, ladies and gentlemen? With just 6 volts, you can make your relatives dance again!
No matter how long it's been, I'll still find myself watching these old clips on YouTube, and not just for Insanimania reasons.
I'm not into protection.
Say it again.
What?
I don't think I heard you.
Oh, could no one hear me?
No.
Maybe it's because of this mask I'm wearing.
All I can say is, if you never watched this show, be sure to check out all the clips on YouTube for some amazing jokes.
How did it start?
It all started with a badly timed ball joke.
This was, I believe, in the final episode of the Drew Carey version.
Number 7. So my childhood was a bit restricted when it came to certain shows. My mom really didn't want me to watch some adult shows when I was younger, but that rule became non-existent throughout the years. It started off with The Simpsons as a kid, Family Guy in high school, and this particular show that I honestly avoided for a long time just because society and the media kept telling me it was dirty and immature. South Park. I can't thank my husband enough for finally convincing me to watch this show. I mean, at first it started out as shock humor and childish, but it ended up turning into one of the best satirical masterpieces ever conceived in television history. It perfectly portrays the errors of humanity, from our stupid obsession with celebrities to our childish behaviors when it comes to politics of all things. Nothing is safe from these guys, as they prove over and over again the real essence of comedy and freedom. It's all okay or none of it is. If one subject is too sensitive to address, then where do we draw the line? We need the show to tell us over and over again that nothing is sacred. Nothing should be held on a pedestal. Nothing is
I've always enjoyed South Park growing up, but I don't really watch it much anymore. I probably should. I would probably find South Park really humorous if I stop and take the time to watch some of the current episodes and everything, but I'm so busy with anime, video games, blind reactions, friends, MLP, a podcast, among other things, wrestling. I just don't have the time to watch and sit down and watch every episode of South Park.
Sorry.
Number 6. Growing up, I never had a Hollywood crush. The closest I ever got to a Hollywood crush was Johnny Depp. It was more of an admiration of his work and the challenging characters he would take on. With that said, I finally got my Hollywood crush in my mid-20s because of this amazing show. Sherlock. Oh, Benedict Cumberbatch, how I love you! I loved you in Doctor Strange, even in Star Trek Into Darkness, and you made me cry watching The Imitation Game. Hell, I even blushed when I heard you speak in The Hobbit. I'm pretty sure she's referring to the UK
version, but I'm not sure. I know that they made a US version of this as well. I've only seen one of the episodes of the UK version, and I really enjoyed that. I really need to sit down and watch more episodes of the UK version of Sherlock. It's really good.
There's just something attractive about how this series approaches this familiar story. It captures the spirit of the original story while modernizing the mysteries and technology used to solve each case. There's never a dull moment in this series. The cases are intriguing. You're always kept guessing as you watch Sherlock try to solve the case, and you laugh with his cynical
Seems like she
humor.
would be interested
Yes,
in
he
like
acts like a
CSI
smartass
Miami,
all the time,
Cold
but you
Case,
can't help
among
but
other
giggle
of those
with him.
kinds
Plus,
of
his friendship
shows.
with Watson is just adorable. They work off of each other perfectly, and you just can't get enough of him. I highly recommend this show if you were ever curious. All I can say is, I am Sherlocked on this show.
I wonder what her thoughts are on Case Closed. So Detective Conan,
Yes.
aka Detective Conan, not Mint.
Of course, yes. Enough for a lifetime, far too much.
Want to see some more?
Oh, God, yes.
Number 5. Steven Universe.
Yep.
This is the story of a young boy named Steven being raised by 3 gem warriors named Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl, and his dad Greg. Steven is actually half human, half gem, as his mother wanted to experience the human experience, but she had to give up her physical form in order
What
to
I'm probably
create
gonna
Steven.
do, you know,
Well,
once
so
I
far,
am
that's pretty deep, but we go
once I
further
am
down
done, you know,
as we
doing the
witness
Attack on
Malcolm's
Titan
story,
season
full
2
of many
blind
developments.
reactions,
I will
like
showcase a
I'll do
variety of
like an
characters
order
from
of
all
like
races
Attack on
and
Titan
even
season
shapes
2 blind
with
reaction,
very
a Steven
diverse
Universe
personalities and
blind
traits.
reaction,
How a
and then
soul is to
the
be
Anime
free and
America
what it
blind
means to
reaction. I'll
have
probably
it,
start
and
doing
above
that,
all, how
those
each
in
and every
order from
character
now
is far from
on.
perfect. This
I still need to
show
watch
is
all
not
40
black and
episodes
white
to
or
refresh
even
my
good
memory
versus
on
evil.
it.
It
It'll probably
broadly
take like a
displays the flaws our
week or a
characters
week and a
have,
half
as we can
to,
easily
you know,
relate to
get to
their
it, but I
stories.
will start
In many
doing
things, this
Steven
one
Universe
line sums
blind
up the whole
reactions
show.
You
really
can't control
soon.
him, and he shouldn't be
I
taking
will
advice
say
from
though
me,
that
and
I
we don't
can't
have Rose to tell
that
us
I
what
can't,
to
you know,
do.
upload
But he needs us to show
that
him how to be a gem.
Steven is not just a gem. There's never been anything or anyone like Steven. We don't know what he needs.
That's what makes this show perfect.
I was going to
These
sorry
warriors
about
who
that.
are
I was
here
just
to
I was
save the
listening
day
to
are
what they were
still
saying.
learning every
Back to what I was
single
saying. I'm probably
day
not
how
going to
raise
show
someone like
the visually
Steven.
on the
It's not
upper
just
left
our
screen.
parents'
I already have 2
experience,
strikes
but
as it is on my
rather raise a
YouTube
child
channel
like
about
who
that,
really is
and if I
nothing
try to
like
make it
anyone else
mirrored
they've
and
ever
everything,
met.
I don't
Of
think
course,
that
they
will
have
fix
no
it
idea how to
permanently.
treat
So
an
at the
emotional
moment, it's
child,
going to be kind of
constantly
like
questioning
this
his
whenever
existence.
it comes
But
to
he's half
doing a
human,
blind
half
reaction to
gem.
Steven
I
Steven
plan to
Universe
review this show
episodes.
one
I
day,
don't want
so
it to
I
be
could
like
talk
this,
forever
but
about what
it
makes
is
this
what it
show
is, considering how
incredible. But for now, you'll have to
YouTube is
experience
and
this
how
wonderful
Cartoon
show for
Network
yourself.
is, you know, when it comes to, you know, giving, you know,
And to answer
giving
your
channel
questions
strikes
quickly,
just for
Paradox my
showing
favorite gem,
visuals
Hidden
of
Diamond's
Steven
my favorite
Universe.
episode, and It's Over, Isn't It? Is my
Even
favorite
though,
song.
even if you make it mirrored, they'll still do that, and I just don't want to go through with that anymore.
Growing up in a Disney family, I loved Disney cartoons. I would watch The Little Mermaid show before going to school and come
I
back
think
home
she's
to watch
gonna
Aladdin,
pick
Darkwing
Recess.
Duck, and etc., etc. But if I
Maybe
had to choose
DuckTales?
one cartoon to be Disney's best of all time and my personal favorite, I'd have to choose this one, Gravity Falls. This was definitely the biggest risk that Disney Channel has ever made that succeeded. Keyword succeeded because they took a risk with Schnookums and me, but that had to be their biggest fail. Gravity Falls is the story of twin siblings Fiddler and Mabel
Schnookums and
Pines being
Meats.
dropped off at
That was
their
such
Uncle
a bad
Stan's place
ripoff
in
of
the
Ren and
middle of
Stimpy.
Mixville nowhere, also known as Gravity Falls. What may seem like an ordinary town is actually a beacon where the strange and abnormal reside. All of this comes to fruition when Dipper discovers a strange journal full of mysteries that inhabit the
I
town.
will probably do a
and
lot
how to
more
handle
Gravity
them.
Falls blind
Dipper also
reaction for what's for
realizes
Disney
this journal
blocking
is one of
a lot of
three,
the all
which leads him to
blocking,
find
you
the
know,
other two
blocking
in order to know all the
any
mysteries of
visuals
the
or
town.
anything.
Is there anyone else involved with the
Maybe I'll
mysteries?
do maybe I'll
What's
do
behind Uncle
Gravity
Stan's
Falls
vending
blind
machine?
reactions
Where does
without
Mabel
any
get all
visuals
of her
or
sweaters?
sounds, but I don't
Real
know if it'll be the
question,
same
people. The show is
in you know,
amazing
I don't know
from
if it'll
the
be
very
the
first
same.
episode. All of
I
the characters
could.
are memorable.
I mean, I'm
The
doing that with
mysteries
Steven.
have their
I
own
will be doing that with
original
Steven
twists, and it all
Universe.
leads to one of the biggest cliffhangers in
We'll
cartoon
see.
history. Okay, well, next to another cartoon, but we'll address that in a minute. For a channel to lower their entertainment standards to teeny bop trash, I was actually impressed that Disney greenlit this exciting show. Not only because of its adult humor and having one of the main characters as a con artist, there was just so much time and effort put into every single episode that you're just shocked that the cheap mouse empire actually distributed this show. I'm happy to see this show and would love to see more like them in the future.
Now who wants to put on some blindfolds and get into my car?
Yay!
Wait, what?
Number 3. Animaniacs. This to me was the best cartoon show I ever grew up with. It was
I
hilarious.
loved Animaniacs as a
smart,
kid.
and
I
very
haven't
well
seen
thought out.
this show
It was
in
actually
ages.
fun
I would
rewatching the
I would
series
enjoy
as
this.
an
I would
adult, just
I need to
notice all
sit
the
down
small
and
details
really
and
binge
subtle
watch
adult
this
jokes.
series.
No, fingerprints. I don't think so.
Okay, well, maybe not that subtle, but the humor was great for any age. The show focuses more on the main trio, Yakko, Wacko, and Bud. We watch numerous characters attempting to lock them back into their water tower just because they're annoying. We also get to see other numerous characters in their own stories, such as Pinky
The only
and
thing I
Brain,
don't like about
Rhea and Runt,
Animaniacs
Good
is the whole
Feathers,
Pinky and
and
the
my personal
Brain. I
favorites,
never got
Slappy
into
Squirrel.
Pinky and the Brain personally, but that's just me. I know a lot of people love Pinky and the Brain.
Don't tell him. He might crack.
My all-time favorite episode from her is Woodstock Slappy, because all the jokes in that episode were amazing.
There's the band.
No, that's not the band. The band is performing later on. Who's on stage?
You tell me.
Who?
The name of the group on stage.
Who?
The name of the group.
Who?
I can watch this series over and over again and still have a great laugh with all of their jokes and characters. It'll never get old for me, and if I have children one day, I'll show them this amazing cartoon. Each episode was a classic to me because the writing was brilliant. No matter the topic or characters, you could tell the writers had a lot of fun with this show. They're animani, totally insane.
Oh, they sure don't make cartoons like they used to.
Number 2. Who else wants that Mulan sauce? Hell yeah, I love this show. Rick and Morty. If there was ever a show that blew my mind on a daily basis and kept me guessing constantly, it's this show. I don't know how
I've never seen this show, but I've heard it's really amazing.
If you've never seen the show, imagine Back to the Future, but on acid, and Doc Brown was a cynical asshole you cannot argue with. Rick Sanchez knows everything and insists on bringing his grandson Morty on his adventures to other planets and even other dimensions.
It seems like
As
such
the show
a
introduces
fun
the
series
concept
to
of
watch.
never-ending realities coexisting
Just
with
watching these
millions of
clips,
possibilities
it looks
for each
really
dimension,
fun and
the ideas
entertaining.
the show comes up with are brilliant. In fact, the story is so brilliantly done that it left its own fans in sheer agony as we endured the biggest cliffhanger in our entire lives.
Tune in to Rick and Morty Season 3 in like a year and a half or longer to see how we unravel this mess.
Never before have
Wow,
we ever
a year and a
demanded
half?
more answers
Dang.
ever since the final episode of Season 2 aired. And good on you, team, for releasing the first episode of Season 3 on April Fool's Day. The one day that we're not supposed to take anything seriously. And with this massive cliffhanger
Wow,
and
they
build
aired
up,
Season
Disney
3 on
also
April
meet
Fool's
our
Day? Wow.
expectations. That and didn't make us crave a delicious sauce that was made back in 1998. Yes. I ran straight home from work to watch that episode, only to be blown away with every scene that went down. That and I googled the recipe for the Mulan sauce. I'm not kidding. How can the writers do it? How can they create something so mind-bogglingly good as it challenges our perspective on life in general? How a character so dark and intelligent like Rick could ever be conceived, and how we want to see
Maybe
how he
even number
handles
one is
every
BoJack
possible
Horseman.
problem in the entire universe just
Maybe
to see
something
how
like that.
we handle it. I can watch
Sorry,
every
I'm still
episode
thinking
over
about
and
what her
over
number one
again.
is.
My
I'm still
personal
sticking with
favorite
Code
has to be
Lyoko,
Total
but
Recall.
upon,
Despite our
on the back of my
suddenly
mind, I'm
endangered
thinking it could
parasites
also
that
be
can
something like
easily enter a
Jack or
person's
BoJack
memory, they convince
Horseman.
them that the new entity right in front of them has been a part of their life for a while. Just watching the memories escalate to all of these hilarious characters and witnessing the solution to defeating the parasites is just amazing.
No! Shoot! Now look, it's like a Where's Waldo page. Can you find me?
With these amazing characters and spectacular writing, I am seriously looking forward to more episodes of Rick and Morty. And can we please get that Mulan sauce back?
And that's the way the news goes.
Before we move forward, here are more shows I like.
Yeah. I can see. Heard that was a good series. I never heard of Black Books. Is that like a UK show? Never could get into it growing up. I can see where she's coming from. Yep, that was my childhood. Considering what I said earlier, I'm not surprised. Yep. Family Guy's hit and miss for me. Loved Kim Possible. Phineas and Ferb got repetitive quickly, in my opinion. Powerpuff Girls, yeah, loved it. Who would have guessed? Yep, loved Recess. Ah, yes, love Star Forces, Forces of Evil. I've only seen 8 episodes, but I'm loving that episode. Stranger Things, haven't seen. Love Teen Titans. My favorite character is Raven. Love the 90s Simpsons, but I can't watch the current Simpsons. It's just not the same.
I was confident that no one would get my #1 show right.
Code Real Go. I'm gonna stick with Code Real Go. I'm gonna lose it if I'm right.
I first have to make a shout out to
I doubt it. I highly
who did at first get the answer right, but she had so many other shows included in her comment, so I asked her to choose one from her suggestions. But sadly, she got it wrong. I felt the need to make a shout out anyways, but the one who guessed once and got it right was Jack Vigil, who also admitted that this was one of his favorite shows too. With that said, my #1 choice and the correct answer is MASH. The phenomenal television series based off of the movie MASH, which is based off of a novel about doctors and nurses enlisted to treat the wounded soldiers during the Korean War. Although the higher-ups would love to have all of their men and women behave as military as possible, the inhabitants of MASH 4077 prove that they're far from military. The show mostly focuses on the unit's best doctor and resident clown, Benjamin Franklin Pierce, also known as Hawkeye, as he constantly messes with the unit's second-in-command and pain in everyone's ass, Frank Burns. He shows why he is the best doctor the unit has, which makes him untouchable by the generals who are constantly impressed with his work. As the show starts off as a risky comedy, making war seem light at times, it brilliantly transitions into one of the deepest dramas ever written on television. No one is ever the same after they leave this unit. Every single character changes for better and for worse. How the comical delight that was Hawkeye sadly breaks by the final episode due to one tragic event that ultimately triggers him. How the manipulative and sexual Hot Lips Houlihan goes through a roller coaster of discovery and self-worth as she transforms from a strict nemesis into an empathetic leader for her nurses. Everyone's morals are constantly put to the test as they are surrounded by death and destruction. Even when the higher-ups and spies question their tactics, they instantly understand as they witness the horror of their jobs on the spot. It's a one-of-a-kind series that I loved watching ever since I was little. When they started releasing each season one by one, my family and I waited in anticipation for the release date as we slowly collected every single episode, only to have them re-release all the episodes into one package with special features and exclusive interviews. Thanks, Fox. I love you too. I loved watching the series to the point where me and my dad
kind of surprised they didn't see that coming. I mean, you would think, okay, they released all the seasons, the natural thing would be, okay, let's sell it all, let's sell it again, but let's put it all in one.
Blunt instrument, the saxophone. Then you hypnotized her and told her she was Johnny Ray. Then you performed plastic surgery on her, made her look like Johnny. The rest was obvious. You stuffed her in a trunk, you mailed her to Las Vegas, and now she's doing 2 shows a night at the Sand. 3 on Saturdays. There's only one flaw in that theory. Only one. They don't do 3 shows Saturday night at the Sands. How do you know? Well, I was a showgirl for 6 weeks.
Oh, this show is pretty old and was made before I was even born. I could watch all 11 seasons over and over again. That's how much I love this show. For the special connection I have for this series and for all the memories I've shared with my dad, MASH will always be my all-time favorite non-anime series.
You know all those rotten things I've said to you? And all those nasty little tricks I played on you?
Yes.
I'd like to get well and do them all over again.
Congratulations to Jack for once again guessing MASH is my favorite show. Now, question for you, the audience, is what's your favorite non-anime show? Leave a comment down below with your answers. Now, if
I would probably have to really think about that for my favorite non-anime show. I have to really think about that.
Same shirt.
Need to shave your face? Dollar Shave Club. Need to shave your legs? Dollar Shave Club. Need to shave your mascot? Dollar Shave Club. Once again, this video has been sponsored by the Dollar Shave Club, and they have an awesome deal just for you guys. If you don't already know, DollarShaveClub.com delivers high-quality razors right to your door. And if you go to DollarShaveClub.com/AnimeAmerica or click the link in the description, you get a one-month trial of any razor for $1.
intriguing
You
list
get to
to
pick
see.
out what kind of blades you want, including the executive razor.
I wonder
You
what
can also
thoughts- I
get
wonder
body
what her
cleansers,
thoughts are
body
on
bars,
Ruby.
shampoo, conditioner, shave butter, and more. It's an amazing service I personally love to use, and I know you will too. It's $1. What are you waiting for? Go to DollarShaveClub.com/AnimeAmerica or click on the link in the description box and start your trial today.
Alright, is this thing on? Test? Alright, little son of bitches, you gotta subscribe to Anime America, and you gotta like and comment and share their videos, because if you don't, it could end the world. You could end the world by just not subscribing to Anime America. Oh, jeez, Rick, that's a lot of pressure to put on random people on the internet. Listen here, you little son of a bitch, Morty.
I'm impressed that she actually got the voice of Rick and Morty to actually do this.
You want everyone to be like Jerry? All you people that don't subscribe, you're like Jerry. Remember, subscribe and wubba-lubba-da-dub!
Thanks again for watching. To keep you up to date with Anime America, be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and even Tumblr. The best way you can support this channel for free is by sharing this video with your friends, as well as liking this video. If you wish to support us financially, we have a Patreon page, posters for sale on Store Envy, and awesome t-shirts available on Teespring. Don't forget to subscribe to Anime America for more awesome videos that you'll get instantly if you click on the notification bell. We also have another channel called Pop Spectrum, where we review anything in pop culture. More awesome videos will be on the way, so stay tuned to Anime America.
And that is all I have to say for this video. I will see you all for Attack on Titan Season 2, Episode number 2, Blind Reaction. Till next time.